level deprived and he won't be able to push out the lanes as fast. That was a really good decision on Liquid's end to tanking port and core. VENOMANCER will be going mid against Thompson.
They're just going to try and run away on OG. Every time that Metamorphosis gets popped, they try and play around that timing. Ooh, mind control in some trouble. Might be a first blood. Jax into the trees, and the right clicks from Seb. Too much damage for the Scorpion to handle. Mind control will go down in the top lane, making that first blood for Seb.
That was a really impressive play from Liquid.
Yeah, the mana now does run out, so maybe their ability to fight is a little bit limited. They're still running forwards. Thompson going to turn around with the Wukongs. Their last two inside of it, but the force back. Jarek's flying back into this one. He wants to make the play. The Echo Slam on the back line's going to hold still a turn. Can they kill him off before he gets off the thunder? No, he cannot, as a black hole comes in from a response there. Miracle back up to full HP. Wrath of Nature ripping through, doing a lot of work. Kuroki is still in the backlines. He just turns around with a shackle to hold him still. Meanwhile, GH is found in the trees. Now Kuroki brought down by Seb. It is a victory for OG, but actually, Matsu's coming back in. He's like, he wants to take this one. Burrow strike through from mind control as well, but Thompson up in the trees. No Tail has fallen. Jumping into this fight, Matsu will eventually go down, and now Liquid really do need to clear themselves away. They at least get a buyback from No Tail, but I mean, it's not a big deal if mind control is getting ripped apart, and the net connects as well. I don't think he's getting out of this one as they make the connection. Mind control will be slain in the river. Ana finds himself a triple kill. A huge fight for OG, and another really messy engagement from Liquid. Once again, just playing around this Metamorphosis, not very well.
Liquid, till the time like Monkey King has like 6 slots.
Marty gets popped though. Thompson actually just running into everybody here. A beautiful Winter's Curse coming down onto Enigma, but it's actually just not doing enough because Miracle's not actually in it. But there comes the Echo Slam to follow up as well. It's a lot of damage. They have been able to take down those 3 heroes, but Miracle just coming in the backlines can't really seem to do enough here. Ana coming in behind here. He's got to be careful. Miracle's doing a lot of damage and they can't seem to control him up as the buybacks from Liquid come in. Martu is dropped though. OG just seems to be taking more kills. No Tail finally going to be the first casualty for OG as the top jokes are ready. Thompson. Oh, the save from Ana, and he could TP himself away once again. The disengages from OG proving so valuable in this match. To get the illusion, because he just wanted his health back. He knew he was going to die if he didn't sunder something, and it's like, oh, I got the real one. Neat. Meanwhile, they've got No Tail in the backlines here. I don't think No Tail's going to be getting it out of this one, but Thompson wants to come in and try and save the day, and they actually get the kill into Kuroki, and this guy on the backlines doesn't look too healthy either. That's going to be GH going down. Sand King held still also. They're not done. OG just ripping through the backlines here. It's a triple kill, but Martu comes in with the ultimate poison over. They're just going to throw the Echo Slam down onto the VENOMANCER because Jax knows he's dead all the same. But Thompson chasing, and chasing. There comes that cheese from Martu. Martu, though, it's not looking too great for the VENOMANCER. He's going to get his grapes picked by Thompson. It's an ultra
actually, that was freaking beautiful by OG. Like, you know why they did that? It's because the Naga doesn't have buyback. So
getting himself a ridiculous amount of damage, hitting for over 6.
Oh, they found Thompson again.
Out meta and taken down from the trees. The Monkey King, he's just going to get eaten alive by Miracle and turning godlike right now. Seth trying to get his way out of this one, but the Burrow Strike is going to find him inside those trees, and the artillery cannon that is Miracle is just going to go to work and dismantling these OG heroes.
They have no waves. They have no waves yet. Can't go to the high ground.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? The backdoor protection, it doesn't matter. The Fortify comes through. How long do we have left on Metamorphosis? It's about 20 seconds here, but they just ripped through the back door. Miracle, he doesn't give a shit. He's just tearing through, but they're also taking the base on the side of OG. They've taken 2 towers, they've taken a barrack, they're trying to play around with GH here. Meanwhile, Miracle going to work, still beating through the backlines, going to TP himself in as GH actually goes to the black hole. Just trying to help them still as Miracle makes its way back, and they will come into this fight and blow up Jerax, and it looks like Seb's going to go down as well. Ana's the one in trouble. He pops that ultimate and trying to TP himself away. Should be successful in doing so. What was that?
Way that OG could have used.
This does mean the Aegis goes into the hands of Thompson. He actually picks up the refresher shots, and Mind Control just runs in and grabs the cheese. Ana, no Aegis for him, as Thompson's the one taking all this damage. Look at them coming through onto him. No Tail on the high ground as well, being controlled up a little bit here. He's actually going to get finished off. Thompson comes back immediately, popping that BKB, just trying to get himself out. He realizes there's no time for him to TP, and in they go with the Sand King. Oh, no pressure, and there's a black hole. They've got Ana, but cancelled up immediately by Jerax. There's no BKB from GH to just run out there, and Ana now being beaten down. This is going to be the Rapier back in the hands of Miracle. He reclaims it. And Thompson as well picked off. This might be it for OG. Liquid, they fight into the Aegis and somehow come out victorious.
Oh, in the back, Seb can't do anything.
Yeah, he's just trying to split waves, make some space. Doesn't have buyback either. Now it's just gonna be Jerax. Looking rather unlikely right now as Liquid, they get towards this tier 4s. Jax. I mean, he could get a kind of big flag all he wants to, trying to find the creeps here. 9 controllers on top of him with the Yule Scepter. It's all over, I think, as they kind of catch out Jax here. The tier 4's under attack now from Miracle here, and there's that GG being called. Game number 1 goes to Liquid in a thrilling 50-minute game. Backwards and forwards, the OG. They were ahead for such a long time, but Miracle holding in. Liquid trust in Miracle, and that trust does end up in them being victorious.
Everything's gonna come down to the Broodmother for sure.
I think so as well, yeah. And Seb EARTHSHAKER, as we're seeing now, that's pretty exciting stuff coming out from this offlane. And we know he likes the unconventional picks every now and again, as all of the OG players do.
Yeah, it looks like their XP is about even, so guessing he does have a few spiderlings that, like, every time he hits the spiders, the boundless strike, he's gonna kill all of them. Like, look at him, he's already leveling it up. Oh, bottom lane.
Meanwhile, bottom, it's actually kicking off down there as N0tail and Miracle both go down, but N0tail does end up being the first blood, so a bit of an advantage for Liquid, possibly, though Miracle is dead and gonna miss out a little bit of XP, but it's under the Radiant Tower right now, so not too much.
H bottom.
Yeah, Steph's kind of playing around with them. He goes in for the Echo, goes for the big plays, and there's a Global Silence as Thompson's on top of them as well. They've got Enigma kind of cornered into the Fissure here. They need to bring him down, though. They don't do it in time, and now he just turns around with the easiest black hole of his life, getting 2 heroes inside of it. Seb and N0tail finished off. They do get the kill to GH, but at what cost as they also grab a kill onto Kuroki on the backlines. Thompson needs to get himself away here. He's not very healthy. Up onto the high ground, looking for Matu. Matu, he gets out okay. But the burst strike forwards onto Ana, caught without strength. They force stuff away, but in comes the spiders, and they get that kill. Jarek's going for the TP out. They don't actually have to cancel on Thompson. Needs to jump himself out of this one. Should be able to do so safely. Yeah, those big spells just coming off cooldown. Well, they don't care. They want to go for it, and Ana will lead the charge into the pit. Thompson
there
as
is
well.
No black
just going to throw down that Wukong. So, I mean, this area where they want to initiate in, you saw Miracle going there, and then Mind Control will be able to find the long range, but actually gets caught out by the Fissure. The Fissure just blocking them all up as well. Miracle can't get away into this fight, and they're just laying the damage down onto Mind Control. He's going to get burnt away, but Thompson being chased down by the spider. That's going to be a kill onto him, and now Ana kind of stuck in the pit a little bit. He gets the 2-man stun with the Storm Hammer, and now jumping around it, but Roshan's jumping low. Miracle, he's just chopping and chopping, and he's gonna get the kill and the Aegis. Seb comes in with the Echo Slam, brings down Matu. They should get the return kill onto Miracle as well. Did they have the damage to finish him off? Ana pretty strength right now. Needs a little bit more just to finish him off here, but the adaptive strike not enough. Waveform forwards. Ana just can't find the damage for Miracle right now. There's the Storm Hammer though coming in. That's gonna be the first kill. Seb, he's gonna have a Fissure for the second as well. N0tail as well here. A little bit early on the Fissure, but it doesn't really seem to matter too much. They're just gonna have to run Miracle down. Stun onto 2. No. He's just managed to get the strength more off, and the adaptive strike will finish the job with that ethereal blade. Yeah, they're really just going to try and counter him, and the Brood as well, to be honest, but they're coming up onto the high ground here. This could be problematic, but the Brood strike in! They get it in time, the Global Silence comes out, but they're just ripping through the EARTHSHAKER and Seb, both taking out the fight immediately. That's no buyback on Seb as Thompson, he's being chased around the fight as well. Ana does come in and blow up GH, but Seb, Thompson's just getting annihilated in the tree line here. Meanwhile, Joji is going to try and get out with the 2 heroes here. The Linkins is popped, the 4-star forwards, Matu, well, goes for the kill onto Jarex here, and the stun onto the creep. Miracle gets a keepy cancel, and that is going to bring down Jarex as well. Ana now needs to run. That's Liquid in a great place to look for some objectives right now.
He hit him.
Control hit him. Oh, she goes for the it gets cancelled out. Kuroki so quick with the edict there as Wave movement going in quick. They'll be able to finish off Seb. He does not get anything off in that fight. There's Matu now chasing on N0tail as well, but he's going to have that Joseph to keep himself alive, but Miracle's on him straight away. Mind Control with the blink through onto 2. Black Hole to follow up as well. Ana's in some trouble, as is Thompson. Ana's dead. The Morphling going to buy back into this one, but Monkey King, he's brought down as well, also has the buyback. This means the Silence is going to be back as well, trying to get the quick pick onto the Sven here, but not quick enough, and he's still got the Aegis anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. They jump in onto Ana here, and the Burst Strike to follow up as well. Pop that Lincoln Spear with the initial Storm Hammer, then following up, he's rooted up in place, but Liquid, they're not interested. They want to try and get a tower. The Burst Strike forwards from Ana now, so he's trying to bring down Mind Control. Mind Control just blinking himself away. The Burst Strike out, and now the Wukong's the big ring is here, as with 2 of them are being chased. He's actually going to survive this one for the time being. Never mind, they find it with the Ethereal Blade. Kuroki go for the TP. Al Jackson's off from there. The Boundless Strike as well, going to catch him, so it looks like they will be getting Oracle as well. OG defending and a little bit more as they take a bunch of kills on their own base. Attempting to develop the team fights, a very good way of putting it, but No-Tail just trying to go for a bit of dewarding here. Could be in a spot of bother though, as Marty's chasing him down. But they're trying to get the counter initiation, trying to go for Kuroki here on the backline. Seb's on top of him, comes in with that enchanted totem as GH comes down, throws down the Midnight Pulse. Seb still trying to get off some stuns here, but he's just been controlled up so much, he's actually just going to die straight up. Seb and Jarek already brought down. Anna just piling into the Spen. No, Spen needs to get himself away from this one. He's taking a lot of damage, and now in comes Thompson looking to finish the job here. Wilcox comes out, but the black hole to cancel, but Spen's already dead. He buys back, but he can't get quickly enough to follow up on this black hole damage as Anna just turns around and starts pounding into GH. GH taking so much damage as Thompson finishes off Kuroki. Mind control down to the low ground. GH is finished up, and there's the ethereal blade. He's going to try and go for the TP. They don't see it. Oh, there we go. Seb is there with the Yule Seb. They certainly did see him. Was waiting for the Earthshaker to get into position. Mind control dies, buys back immediately, but two heroes dead without buyback. OG are onto the high ground now. Yeah, I mean, they didn't give it to Jax. They didn't even give it to the Shaker. Like, two awesome heroes to have this shard on, but they know this Wukong is the most important in the game as they get the stun onto two. There's a great initiation with the BKB from the Spent. Immediate turnaround. The Wukong comes down. They're just trying to bring down Kuroki as quickly as possible, get rid of that save as Mind Control can't do anything, and everyone on the backlines looking for some kind of entry here with the black hole. He's hanging around, but the BKB's actually run out. Now Thompson's on top of him here. They want to force it out from him. The refresher shard comes in from Thompson here as he's got another BKB charge to go, and will be able to just hit down GH. Miracle dead. No buyback as they go on to Kuroki as well. They're just gonna burn him down. He might be invisible, but that does not make you immortal. The Fate's promise, it's gonna take him a little bit of time to kill him. Just piling in the damage. Why not? It's like a pinata, but Anna, he's got the eyes on the prize. A tier 4's being beaten down here. Liquid looks like they might be falling here as they try to go for the counter initiation onto the backlines here, but two heroes stand up together inside that second Wukong's command. Mind control, he's the last surviving member of Liquid, the last hope, but it's not realistic as they will be brought down, and the GG is called. Game number 2 goes to OG, bringing us to a third game. What a second match. What is happening right now, in the words of you, Ban, absolutely beautiful Dota.
Oh, that was so good. Like, the game went long enough where like the Sven's BKB was so low duration, and the Monkey King ult was so strong, and the level 25s from all the heroes. Liquid felt a bit of pressure when they saw this TB and the Leshrac being countered by the Pugna. They wanted to really get something late game.
Alrighty, well, as Liquid marching into battle here.
Because like I said, like everything was really slow in the early game because neither sides have like much kill potential on it, unless someone really messes up. Okay, Miracle
moving on to No-Tail here, but coming up to the high ground here. Seb's moving himself in. Bounty Rune will go to Miracle, but the bow strike onto 2. Seb, he's not interested in the runes. He just want to get the kill right now, but Miracle just runs straight past Seb and is like, thank you very much. And that's going to be 3 bounty runes going the way of Liquid. OG unable to pick themselves up any more than the singular one.
They want Kuroki, they don't want this guy.
They want it, and the Burrow Strike will find it, and Miracle actually getting beaten down as well. They might get themselves 2 here. Oh, No-Tail just with the right click damage. The Edict comes in, but there's actually a Fisher coming in from the sidelines as Jax gets involved. No-Tail will die in response, and now the Shackles out onto Seb, but there's no follow-up damage. The illusions as well, trying to get them to move around a little bit. Meanwhile, they found Jerax, the bow strike in from Seb, going to cancel out, and now the Echo comes down. There's a lot of damage through onto Miracle. Can they finish him off though? Jerax needs to get himself away, but Miracle is dead. Kuroki also the ultimate pop as Anna just turns to stone in the middle of everybody, but he doesn't really care. He can continue chasing forward. They're looking for Matu. They want the big target. Look at the pings coming out onto him. Bring down this Medusa. Can they do it though? The Stone Gaze is already used. The mana is getting ripped through, but she's just turning around with a split shot here. Kuroki actually running onto No-Tail. At least he's getting himself away. The Roar comes out now onto Anna. They're looking to turn this one. Liquid are in, and they've taken down Thompson. Anna with the Sunder, but he can't really fight off, especially not with the snakes snipping into him. Seb just running around the backlines. Anna needs to run. He needs something here to help him out here as Thompson tries to turn around, but needs the shock from GH. Will finish the job inside that decrepit point. Now Thompson, he actually bought back into this one, but will not be chased.
They're all positioned around mid, so he just ran into the bottom where OG...
No-Tail coming in from the backlines, and Jerax as well. Seb also coming in, but Echo comes out. Not doing that much work though, as, well, Anna's going to let himself get frozen up. GH is dead, No-Tail's dead as well. Seb's still trying to play it around here as well. He's just kind of running away on the backlines. Anna still just tanking up on the front here, but he's out of mana. He needs to get himself away. Jarek's trying to time the Fisher nicely here as the Thunder comes out onto the Leshrac. Miracle though pops the Bloodstone, keeping himself alive, giving himself plenty of health, and Anna will go down to the split earth. Meanwhile, Seb tries to come in with an Echo and the backlines here, but it's not really doing anything. They just feel powerless on the side of OG, and it's looking like Liquid are going to be up onto the high ground right now. They're just heading into this melee barracks here. This this is not something OG can just let fall here. As Notel comes in, nearly dies for placing down the Sprout. There's the Stone Gaze being used. Ana with the reflection there, just trying to bring Matu down a little bit lower, but Seb, he's got to be careful. Nice heals there to stop the snake connecting. They could actually go for a kill onto Matu here. He doesn't have anything. As Jarex comes in with the Echo Slam, is it enough to bring down Medusa that they need to get the kill onto Matu? If they do that, they would stand a chance this fight. Ana just piling on the damage, finally brings him down, but Miracle with the BKB, running onto the front lines. Terrified needs a Sunder, will not find it, has no buyback, so it's going to be a really tricky hit from here on out. As well, Thompson, he's turning himself in a bit of trouble as Miracle runs him down. He's got the magical damage. Down goes Thompson, and the GG is called. OG lose this best of 3. Liquid will make it through to the upper bracket finals.
Wow. That was actually insane. Did you see how much damage they needed just to kill that Dusa? And he wasn't dying because the Abaddon kept healing him non-stop.
And the tip at the end, just the very tip at the end of the end screen there. Mind control tips Kuroki. Well.